What's up, world? Welcome to a new day. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm in college right now, so each one of my classes is normally 3 hours long. But today, I had a midterm. But I finished in like 30 minutes, so I had about an extra 2 hours on my hands. And I'm like, what am I going to do with 2 hours? So, went to the gym, decided to come here, make a video. Feeling pretty good today, so let's jump into the topic. Today's topic, choosing the lesser of two evils. I was requested to cover this in one of my previous videos, and immediately something popped into my mind. Looking at the title of the video, I'm sure you can tell exactly what came into my mind. The election. Trump versus Hillary. I'm pretty young, I'm only 22. I've watched previous elections. This year has just been crazy. So, when I was asked, what does the Bible say about choosing the lesser of two evils? I felt like I was being asked, what does the Bible say about choosing Trump or Hillary? It can be debated whether or not evil applies to those two candidates. It's pretty subjective. You could argue Trump is evil, you could argue Hillary is evil. Yet, that may only apply to your definition. What we feel might be a horrible candidate, someone else might have supported from day one. And so ultimately it depends who you're asking. For the sake of this video, we're not going to define evil, we're not going to necessarily talk about evil, but we are going to say, what does the Bible say about choosing the worst of two situations? To cover this, let's first look at 1 Thessalonians 5:22. Let me get there real quick. What the heck? I found it. Avoid every kind of evil. What kind of version is this? This is the NIV version. Avoid every kind of evil. Now we're going to flip on to Proverbs 17:15, which is basically in the middle of the Bible. Let me look up the King James version. Actually, I have it on my phone. It's super nice that technology allows you to just access whatever you want whenever you want to. Alright. Proverbs 17:15, he that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even though both are abominations to the Lord. First, if you feel a candidate is evil, you are told to avoid it. Second, if you find that both candidates are wrong, and you vote for one, but you had to change your morals in order to do so, then you are the same as somebody who wrongly condemns the just. Let's hop on down to my boy James here and see what he has to say. James 4:17. Man, it's like really hot in this room. It's probably about 9 o'clock at night, but it's probably over 9,000 degrees. James 4:17, according to the NIV, anyone then who knows the good and ought to do it and does not do it, anyone then who knows the good he ought to do and does it. Man, I can't read today. Anyone then who knows the good he ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin. If you feel that there's a better option, either A, voting third party, or B, withholding your vote, do that. I would prefer you vote and be proactive, but if you feel you have to withhold your vote, then do that. If you know that another candidate is exactly who you should vote for, based on their morals and their beliefs, then you should vote for them. Now, I'm a realist to some extent. I understand that it is almost impossible for someone besides Trump or Hillary to become president. I've heard the argument, not voting for Trump is a vote for Hillary, or not voting for Hillary is a vote for Trump. Even the same argument, voting third party is a waste. You might as well have just given the vote to the opponent. That used to be me. But that thinking argues that you get to vote twice. I voted for both Trump and Hillary in that sense. So it looks like by not voting, I didn't help anyone, which is the point. But Brandon, if Trump becomes president, or Brandon, if Hillary becomes president, we are going to be in a world of hurt. Yeah, you could be right. And with these two candidates, there's a very high probability that something is going to go wrong. But let God judge the consequences of who we vote for. After all, it's our fault that these two candidates are the main choices in the first place. Ultimately, what I'm telling you to do is do what's right in your eyes. If you genuinely feel like you're making the right choice, then that's who you should be voting for. But when you're voting, if you feel like you're not, and you're compromising, and you're changing your morals and trying to justify the situation, then maybe you shouldn't vote. When Pilate released Barabbas to the people over Jesus, he said, "His blood is on your hands." Don't be the one in the crowd that is responsible for doing something that you felt was wrong. Biblically, I know what the candidate should be. I know what a biblical candidate looks like and acts like. Unfortunately, that's a 3-hour video that I'm not going to cover right now. All we can try to do is align ourselves with God's will and His teaching. I'm not telling you either candidate is evil. I understand that that can be subjective. I'm telling you, don't compromise your faith and your morals when you go to vote. If voting requires you to stray away from God's teaching, you need to reevaluate yourself. That's all I got for the video today. Super fun topic. Nothing controversial about it. I know everybody's going to love exactly what I said. All the comments are going to be perfect. Nothing but thumbs up. It was just one of the best videos I knew I could make. Because, honestly, nothing can go wrong. So, go ahead. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't like it, go ahead and move on to a different video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless. Peace.